And exhale, release the hands. Feel how it feels. Hey Creator, snaps to you for making it here, the first part of your creator business journey, which is to craft your vision into reality. In this episode, my friend Syrissa and I will be sharing some real life experiences with you based on the vision she's creating for her brand, Remedial Magic. Yes. So step one is to define the problem for the person who your brand is intended to serve. So this is something we overlook as creators because we feel like when we have a big idea, we just want to get it out there. But if we don't solve a problem for someone, it's not likely it will resonate with an audience. So Syrissa, I'd like to ask you, with Remedial Magic, what is the problem you're looking to solve for the person who you intend to receive it?
For people to use.
So start it this way. The problem I intend to solve is.
The problem I intend to solve is how to use everyday practices to change the alchemy of your body and to change your reality and shape it in a way that best suits you.
So that's interesting. That sounds like the solution. The problem is more simplistic than that. So if you take the core of that message and you dig in a little deeper to the problem, what is that person feeling? Maybe invoke some empathy here. What is the empathetic feeling you have for that person? And maybe the example we talked about at the cafe was using your own life as an example.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how did this alchemy and this magic help you?
For starters, I had shingles twice in my last year of college and university, and that for me was like an instant wake-up call. I was always studying science, and it was something that I loved, and the playfulness.
Okay, great. Let's go from there. So this is a really great example of how we begin the process of identifying the problem. So it starts out this way, with a process of just sharing it in an open way. Step two is to create version one of the solution. You can see based on Syrissa's response that it starts out as one thing and that through this process it will come out much more refined and concise. To do this, we want to get a baseline for where you're at, just like we did with the problem, and share the solution either on camera, directly to camera. You can do this just with your phone or with your phone notes. So you don't have to have your whole setup ready to go for this. If you have a phone, you can do step two. So, Syrissa, I'd like to ask, what is the solution that you're creating for the person that you intend to solve that problem for?
Yeah, giving them tools to change the alchemy of their body, using their food as their medicine, and using the breath to really come back into themselves and ask themselves, what do I feel now, and what is it that I want to feel?
That's great. That was much more refined than the problem. And that's a really interesting thing to observe, right? Like, are you really clear on the solution and not the problem, or vice versa? Just something to take note of. That leads us into step three, which is to share your problem and solution, version one of it, with one friend, one family member, and one fellow creator. Okay, so you can always share that with me as your fellow creator. What bringing three people together in sharing your problem and solution with, either in a video or a voice note, does for you is gives you three types of different feedback. Now, if you share it with a family member such as your mom, you're probably gonna get, great job, honey, you're so talented. This is what my mom says to me, right? It makes me feel good, it makes me feel validated. And we need this in our creator journey to feel supported. We need to feel like, okay, I'm not crazy, this thing is not just in my head, like somebody hears it and they like it. Good old mom or dad or a loved one can often do that for us. The second person you share this with is a friend. Now, a friend may do this as well, but they might be a little bit more impartial and they might give you a little bit more constructive feedback. The third person you share this with is a fellow creator, and they don't have to be someone you even know. It can be somebody you follow on Instagram, and if they get back to you with feedback, they might be a bit more objective than even your friend, and it might be really useful information to hear from them. I know when I first started doing this, I wanted feedback, but I wanted people to be gentle. Then as I got more confident, I wanted really, really critical feedback. So this is step 3, is to really start sharing it with these 3 people and refine it. So once that first round of feedback comes back, the follow-up question, and this is all part of the 3rd step, is would what I'm offering make sense to you if you didn't know me? So just asking your mom, your dad, your family, your loved one that, asking your friend that, and asking your fellow creator that. Get that feedback from them, integrate that, and refine your pitch from there. So I invite you to receive that feedback and not react to it. Just thank them for what they've shared. You don't have to respond and go into a whole thing. Just keep it really simple with this round of feedback. Go back into the video, and my next step, the 4th step here, is to actually script what the offering is. So instead of sort of ad-libbing it and improvising it on the spot, clearly define what the problem is and what the solution is, and this will bring you into what we call the elevator pitch. Now, I know this may sound like sort of like a salesy thing to do, but it's actually not, because this idea of being in an elevator with somebody, even though we're all wearing masks, may be something you could get into. And maybe if it's not an elevator, it's the metaphor of the elevator, being in a conversation with someone where you maybe have 30 seconds to 1 minute to clearly tell them what your offering is. And this is how we refine it. So I would invite you to go back and really refine what that is, and then re-record it again. So let's say we took everything that you shared in that problem and everything that you shared in that solution. We shared it with 3 people, and you got refined feedback. From there, you can move on to the 5th step, which is to record it a second time, and then do the same thing all over again, sharing it with 3 different people, but this time you don't share it with a family, you don't share it with a friend, you share it with 3 creators, and you get more critical feedback. And it doesn't have to be a critique, it doesn't have to be harsh, it doesn't have to be scary, it has to be objective. That's the difference. So we want objective feedback from 3 different creators. So go ahead and send this video, once you've crafted it, after you've scripted it, to 3 different creators. 30 seconds to 1 minute. Keep it really simple and be clear. So my invitation for you now is to take 1 deep breath and write a list of people you want to send your creative vision to. So just write it down on the list. You don't have to send it to them yet. And this will add a layer of accountability to yourself, so you can show up and start defining the problem and the solution and go forth from there. So thank you so much for investing this time in yourself and your creator business, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, Syrissa.
Thank you. And thank you.
Yes.